in Sacramento because that one rattles me. TC Sacramento. TC and Sac. Spinoni, what are you about to say, Spinoni? What are you about to say, dude? Come on.
No, just Eskin himself. I was talking about it with Joe. He's reminds
great.
me of everyone's like dad with just the old words. Just calling someone a dope is such like an old man 70-year-old thing to say, or a nitwit.
You know,
such a grandpa.
I'm convinced he catches cabs by sticking his hat out, on the corner, like waving
I did like the money order line. That was great.
San Jose Jazz fan. Commit to the bit should be a 95-70K team.
That's what I'm saying.
Commit to the bit.
You got to commit to the bit.
I show have commitments, right? I'm like one of these athletes out of high school. Yeah, I'm decommitted from that one. I'm decommitted from you.
Got all the hats in front of you to choose.
Shasky goes with a bit. Yeah, I'm decommitted from that one. I'll step it away. I'm going to rethink the process here.
I'm entering the transfer portal, and I'm pivoting, not panicking.
How many guys, by the way, we didn't get into this. Deion Sanders won Sportsman of the Year, Sports Illustrated, and people are big mad. Yeah, well, on the national radio running on the weekend over here, 95-70. Yeah. People are big mad. Big mad.
That's a great year for Colorado considering where they were.
Well,
hey, they had the largest Saturday night slot college football game of all time in terms of viewership. So they're doing something right.
Storm the field against Colorado State.
My favorite is when he's like, my favorite is when Deion's basically breaking down like, we just don't have enough money to get the players that we need. The college football transparency on the finances is out of control.
No, it is. And then how about Deion's just like, what are you going to do to protect your door? Get a whole new offensive line. It's like, damn, we're only getting week 8, Deion.
Can you imagine if Eddie D started running the Colorado program financially?
TC Sacramento, man. TC, what's happening, my man? How you feeling this morning after last night to go to One Center?
Man, you know what? Bonte and Shasky, Spadoni, what's going on? But check it out. Hey, first and foremost, before we get started, I want to send my condolences to that fan that passed away last night, man. That was crazy.
Hey, you know what, TC? TC, that's well said. That was insane. Sean Cunningham reported it, Fox 40 up there. Our good friend Sean Cunningham up there in Sacramento was watching the game, and I look at Twitter, and a fan passed away during the game, man. That's really, really sad. Our condolences go out to the family there. That's just, wow.
Yeah, that was a sad moment, man. And I just want to just keep it short and simple. I said that, but hey, Niners and Kings. First of all, Niners. Before I get on the Kings, hey, Shanahan didn't get in this. Hey, he didn't get in the team's way, and he didn't get in his way with that game. Purdy looked cool during that game, bro. The Eagles came mess with us, man. You know what I'm saying? So as long as we,
TC, I'm stopping you. So you were watching that game, and you turned the game off when it was all over, and you're like, yeah, they was cool. That was your takeaway?
Nah, honestly, Shasky, it was a dominated game. They dominated from every fashion. When I see at first when it was 6-0, when they was driving up and down the field, I said, man, we might not be able to mess with them. But after that, bro, they took off. That was a dominated win, Joe.
All right, good.
Hey, I'm gonna give it to them. As far as the Kings, I love Mike Brown, bro, but this was the first time last night when I was truly upset with him. Other than Game 7, like, Davion should have got a little more minutes, but last night I was livid, bro, with these rotations, with just letting people turn the ball over, not bringing JaVale back in.
Hey, D-Lo and KC's at 12 o'clock on a different station. This is a Warrior Niner
don't let him do you like that,
dog.
TC.
I love you, TC, but I'm not breaking down the rotation of the Sacramento Kings. What are we doing right now?
Shasky, listen, we gotta listen. We gotta speak.
I'm listening.
I'm a true Kings fan, so I'm just speaking on what I was living about. I'm not trying to throw it down y'all face. I'm out. The Kings better than the Warriors. I'm not getting on the line saying that. I'm just saying I was upset with that rotation and Mike last night, bro, because y'all want to hear it. I'm not ducking nothing. We got knocked out by the Pelicans. They was better than us, bro, but I just didn't like how Mike got down last night. Just like y'all get on the airways and be like, I don't like how Kurt took out Moody against when we played y'all the other night. You get what I'm saying? I'm just keeping it 100. That's all.
That's all you're doing, TC. We appreciate it, man. I love you, TC. I do love me some TC in Sacramento, man. He just comes in here.
Where I draw the line is like non-Warrior Kings talk.
Well, non-Warriors NBA talk is where you draw the line.
There's certain topics.
How's your Pistons doing? They went 0 for November.
Ivy's just getting
like James Wiseman.
Well, he's not even playing.
I mean, there's a lot of guys not playing. Monty Williams puts these guys in the doghouse.
Monty Williams got $80 million. 70 something to what?
Yeah, Steve Kerr. if you're Steve Kerr,
oh my God,
there's a couple thoughts I have on Steve Kerr really quickly. But if you're Steve Kerr and you're seeing the money that's being thrown around Mike Malone and you're seeing Monty Williams, let's say even if he doesn't get it, I think that they'll offer him something here. But even if he doesn't get it here, even if he wants to take a year off, there's going to be so many teams lining up to give Steve Kerr a massive payday. It's not even funny.
James Wiseman averaging 5.5 points per game, 3 rebounds. However, he is shooting 65% from the floor. Boy, they've lost 17 straight games.
Oh, just
17 straight games. Damn. Meanwhile, my Orlando Magic, my Eastern Conference team, is second place in the East. They're 14-6, one game behind Boston.
One of the big surprises in the league.
And not a surprise to me because they got my boy Paolo Banchero.
He's an Italian.
And he's an Italian. He is an Italian. I give you that one, Tony, in Oakland. Paolo Banchero, 19-7-5.
Saturday, that Warrior loss.
Oh, okay. We don't have to talk.
We're talking Kings rotation, but you won't talk about that Warrior loss.
I love my Warriors, man. I've erased it out of my memory.
Oh, okay. So it didn't happen?
It didn't happen. Like I heard Eska said Sunday didn't happen. Saturday afternoon didn't happen. You guys were watching.
Still ugly.
I was not looking at
the one takeaway that I do have is that
I was like a fly.
The Podziemski draft selection, it's looking really good. I don't know what he's going to end up becoming. I really don't. Podziemski can play. He's got great instincts.
He does.
He's got really good defensive tendencies. He's got great feel for where he is on the court in relation to where the ball is on defense, how to help. I mean, he's a high-level player. He gets it. That was a great pick.
No, it wasn't. It was
given where it was. That's a great pick.
It's early, but it is. And you know what? The youngsters are playing well. Kuminga, Moody,
I agree.
and Podziemski. Let these guys play.
I agree.
And one thing when Chris Paul gets back, one thing I'm going to pay attention to when it comes to the Warriors is their pace of play. Chris Paul's been out and Andrew Wiggins has been out. They've gotten back to the pace they're accustomed to playing. And it's not a diss at Chris Paul, but he plays a little slower. And he even said it on our postgame show, I'm trying to play .5 basketball. Well, Podziemski and Kuminga and Moody, they know the system, and the Warriors have been getting up and down.
Yeah.
Up and down. The pace has been faster. Exactly.
Yeah, I would agree.
So when Chris Paul gets back, I'm going to be very eager to see the pace of play because it was down with Chris Paul. The pace has been down, so it's something to keep an eye on. We got some numbers for that tomorrow. But I do want to get into Niners and